Oh, hell no. You've got to be kidding me. Chaser! Run, Padme, run. Oh my gosh. Hi guys, it's me, Sabrina. Today we're reading Only Pretend. I think it's part 4 now. So let's just get right into it. No. There's sound effects. And if any unusual symptoms persist or grow in severity, bring her back immediately for a checkup. Will do. No need, I'm already kicking like a bull. Definitely sounds like it. Have a great day, you two. She's wearing his jacket. Oh, and thank you again for lending me some clothes. I promise I won't barf all over your joggers. It's no problem, just glad they fit. Eh. You know, I'm a little offended that you would doubt that. Let's get you in the car while they're still hanging above the waist. Gorgeous visual, truly. He's a bit aloof, isn't he? My mother preferred a strong offensive when it came to her business endeavors. A fearless woman, but a fearful mother. Her maternity didn't know life without the company of paranoia. That sounds annoying, very annoying. My mom is pretty laid back when it comes to like me doing anything. You know, like she won't be on my butt about it, so I can't imagine what it would be like to have a helicopter parent. That must really suck, but I wouldn't know. So as far as I was concerned, home stretched no further than what could be contained by the steel bars of our gated community. Home was with her. Ooh. For me, home at high beam ceilings and Venetian plaster finish. I've never heard that word before. I've been raised in nothing short of the usual 3-story villa fixed with its triple oak garage, or whatever new wood finish was hot in the Hamptons that summer. This is our home? Not up to your liking. No, it's great. I'm just surprised in a good way. This wasn't the home I knew, but neither did it feel foreign. Chic, without sacrificing comfort. Cozy, despite its breadth. Albeit still an absurdly extravagant penthouse for only 2, yet somehow it still managed to feel like my own. Even if this were my first time setting foot in it. An inexplicable warmth filled me as I stood there, perhaps from the sun, if only the pull didn't seem to radiate from within. Feel free to renovate it if you want. The redesign is mostly your doing anyway. Shut up. No wonder it felt like home. My heart had practically been lathered all over it. Despite all the amnesia, I still found myself drawn to scraps of my spirit like water sticking to itself. Oh my gosh, it's Sage the doggy dog. Crap. Careful, Sage. This is awkward, I'm afraid. I don't think we've met yet, buddy. He's yours. Technically ours, I suppose. Since... Why is she holding him like that? Since when did we have a dog? It was a gift. But from who? Don't know. He sort of just showed up one day. There's something undeniably endearing about watching Sawyer play with our puppy. Aww. The gentleness in his touch and the warmth in his eyes like glowing fireflies. There was a domesticality in his movements that my heart couldn't help but only skip a beat in reply. How lucky was I to have been coming home to such a picture each day. She's warming up to Sawyer. We have separate bedrooms. Yeah, we both agreed to let each other have our own space sometimes. Plus, it'll help you adjust to the new environment. I knew times were changing and modern marriage dynamics were shifting, but I never pegged myself to be the type of woman who would want to sleep apart from her husband. I know I wouldn't. Especially after that, like, one episode, what's it called? Like, Kim's Convenience Store? Where they're like, if we keep sleeping in separate bedrooms, we're never gonna want to sleep in the same bedroom again, so let's just stop that. And then they did. I really love that show. I don't know what happened to it. It ended on a bit of a weird note. Even if adding a second bedroom wasn't any trouble of our finances, it still felt off. At least that's how I would have felt had it not been for the current circumstance. For now, I preferred this. Everything was moving at lightning speed, and this carved out the space and time for me to gather my thoughts and organize my feelings. But acknowledging that this was exactly what I needed didn't erase the fact that I still felt the pit of something gnawing at my conscience. Oh. Let's question it. Did we usually sleep in the same room then? Is that the arrangement you'd prefer? No, I'm definitely not ready for that yet. Sorry, I'm just trying to gauge what our relationship looked like before the accident. Should I bring up? Should bring what up? No, maybe not yet. And if anything, he probably already knows. What? Girl, what? It's just, if there's anything important that I need to know about this life, please tell me. Even if it may not be an easy burden to shoulder. It wasn't anything like that, trust me. You're both extremely busy, so every now and then, it just happened to be more convenient to sleep in different beds. I guess I could see that. Regardless, thank you for the room. This was your penthouse first. You really didn't have to go through all this trouble. Well, you are my wife. Alright, I'll leave you to it. If you need anything, just call me. He says as he walks away before I can even ask the favor. Let's put his offer to the test. Sawyer! Thank you again for doing this for me. Is he gonna bathe her? I think you know how to bathe, Padme. You're just making excuses. I feel bad for interrupting his call to come cut my hair. Oh. I wouldn't want to cut my hair, but I guess we're comfortable with him. He's our husband. I don't know if I could feel this comfortable with anyone right now, except for you. Crap, I'm sorry to pull you away from work for this. I just can't stand the split ends anymore. You don't have to explain yourself. I accidentally skipped the dialogue. At least you guys will be able to see it. I'll never get to know what he said. So what kind of style am I meant to go for there? For warning, no stylist, no complaints. Perfect me. Sorry, I have a chair. Alright, all cleaned up. Oh my gosh, Sawyer, it looks great. Yay. Oh, was the call that important? Can you guys hear my cat being really annoying? Acclimating to the married life was one thing, but returning to work was another. I was elated. I had always enjoyed my job and adored all the faces involved with it. Nevertheless, 6 months was still a long time to ebb out of sight. Naturally, I mulled over my likely reputation. Will people take to me suddenly waltzing back into their lives and tousling through their established routines? And what if I had forgotten how to do everything? Anything? What if the amnesia had rendered me useless? What if I had been rendered completely incompetent? Where would I even start, and could I still pick up from where I left off? Moreover, how could I know where I even left off last? My mind was racing with a million thoughts a minute, and to top it all off, my heart was keeping with the pace. It's nice to see you back in the office, Miss Owens. I gotta start giving people different voices. I'm really bad at doing that. Crap, I don't know his name. Please tell me it's the amnesia, I'm not just a jerk. Miss Owens, you're finally back for good? I'm afraid so. Again, who? You have no idea how excited I am to be working with you, ma'am. Aw, I'm really glad to be back here with you, Hadia. Finally, a familiar face. But no sooner did my snowballing dread hit the runout than it was soothed by the fond welcomeness of my corporate family. You're late, Hadia. I said I needed that quarter-end report drafted by noon. Well, mostly everyone. Wow, Sophie sounds intense. Must be a stressful day for her. I really apologize for kicking you out on such short notice. Nobody told me you were using my office. But then again, it's my fault. I didn't notify anyone that I would be returning this early. It's fine. I was expecting it sooner or later. She seems pretty upset about this. But girl, my name is the one on the door. So we can see. I really appreciate it, Soph. It just happens that my materials are already in here, so it was more convenient than moving everything over. Don't worry, I'll finish up as soon as I can before you take over. It's no rush. You can take your time getting your things sorted. Let's just get on with your training already. I could teach you how to run an entire department in one day. Attitude. Sophie felt off. I wasn't sure if it was the time that had put distance between us or something else. I'm really sorry, but do you mind slowing down a bit? This is 4 more pending bids than I last remember. If I go any slower, I might as well let an intern take over for you. Sophie. It's being a bit of a brat right now. Like, you're allowed to be mad that you have to put all your things in another office, but taking that anger out on me just because you were in my office, it's a bit much, Sophie. one thing for sure, things definitely weren't the same between us. Yeah, because she's crazy. And now we're just waiting to hear back from the Carpenter administrator on our bid for the new K-12 school in Bushwick. I think I've been there before. But I'm sure you can work on getting that email coordination sorted out. Great, it's already dark out. I guess I should be grateful we even managed to finish within this millennium. She's such a brat. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry I got hit by a car and don't remember something, Sophie. I'm sorry that that's such an inconvenience for you. Everyone in this story is a brat. Even me. I'm sorry it's just taking me a bit longer to comprehend things. It had been months since my brain was last employed this hard. Sophie's rambling proved to be too much mental stimulation all at once. In the post-accident, my brains definitely didn't help. Still, I didn't want to mention anything to Sophie, nor to anyone else from the office for that matter. I didn't want to be a further burden, and the last thing I needed was to crush more eggshells around the path already being tiptoed around me. Cutting down my responsibilities, giving me child play tasks, all because they were afraid I couldn't handle it. At least not yet, but if not now, then when? I really appreciate you taking over as intern VP while I was gone, so it clearly wasn't an easy task today, and told me that much. Maybe that was just her angry training. You held down the fort well, and if I had been given the choice to nominate anyone for this job, it would have always been you. It was nothing. But if this gets too overwhelming, just let me know and I'll take over the reins again. Yeah, for sure. What is going on between us right now? I don't like it. Soph was cool before I got hit by that car. Like, she was one of my closest friends next to Louisa. Sawyer, are you in there? Don't tell me he's still out working. Am I in the hospital? Where am I? I'll just sit for a second. Hey buddy, why aren't you in bed? Where am I? You've got to be kidding me. There was a stark contrast between the Padme I remember coexisting with before the accident and the Padme sprawled in front of me right now. We had never slept in the same room before, so I'd never gotten the chance to see her in such a state. Her lashes fluttered a little and my heart skipped a beat, thinking she might stir awake. And she must have been dreaming with the way the little murmurs and whispers of nonsense escaped her parted lips. She's already messing with my head. Ooh, put a little blanket on us. I didn't know we had a sofa bed, so that was kind of confusing for me to see. Morning, Sawyer. There's an extra bagel in the toaster if you're hungry. Sorry, were you in a call? Something like that, but don't worry about it. And I appreciate the thought, but I'm actually heading out with my dad for lunch. Right, lunch with Mr. Owens was today. Oh, well, you're technically also Mr. Owens. I meant the old one. Never mind. Cute effort, I'll give you that. I'm gonna go to try and talk him out of the stupid social. Sandy Owens, my father-in-law, had put into motion an extravagant homecoming party as soon as he received word of my recovery. I was initially hesitant to go, and so were my mother and Sawyer. What if I said I changed my mind? I think I'd like to go after all. Are you sure? It'd be easy to ease your presence back into the media, but this party might be too much for you so soon. My father's planning on inviting at least 40 of his generic golfing buddies alone. It's more for him than anyone else. I'm worried that it might only overwhelm you. True. I want to meet new people, it's the right thing to do as VP. I want to meet new people because my best friend hates me now. So far, everyone's only been lovely to me. I don't think this could hurt. And it's been nearly 2 weeks since I was discharged. I think it's high time I get back out there. But you've also only just returned to work. What's with the rush, Padme? I'm tired of moping around at home. All I do is wallow over all the time. Miss and the memories, I can't remember. My eyes, I'm crying because the story is just too good. I think I need something for me, something present to focus on, that I'm not just trying to steal back from the past, which probably sounds really depressing, I know. No, I get it. If this is what you want, then we'll go. Really? I'll tell my father to greenlight it today. Let's go. Padme's getting lit in this chapter. She's getting turned. Gosh, I really hope this doesn't scar her. I always thought facial scars were super cool. Like, every time there's a character customization feature in a game, I would always give myself like the scar on my eye. I did it in Fallout 4, I did it in Saints Row 3. How many games let you customize your character? Because if they do, best believe I had a scar on my eye. Best believe it. I hated the stitch wound. I think it looks sick, girl. Padme, you just gotta embrace it. It's haunted me like a grim reminder that my soul had been misplaced, that some scars would always run deeper than the flesh. Get over it, Padme. Tonight is about making new memories, not dwelling on them. That's right. You just gotta enjoy yourself. The world can't stop for you, Padme. You look nothing short of delightful to me, Padme. I hope my boy here has been treating you quite alright. He's been wonderful, Sandy. It's definitely taking me some time getting used to this new environment. Sawyer has been very patient. I don't know if I could have asked for a better husband. The amnesia game has a great shock to us all. It's a tragedy, really. If you ever need anything, or just want a quick chat with your old man, come give me an offer, okay? I might have to take you up on that offer, Sandy. And please, just Dad works perfectly fine, dear. Hey, thank you, Dad. And thank you for making the time and effort despite your busy calendar to make this evening happen. You hear that, Sawyer? I knew she'd love it. She's just being a sweetheart on that old heart, Dad. She's blushing. Sweetheart, huh? Tease him. I'm already wearing the ring, no need for flattery, but I can't disagree with that fact. If I recall correctly, you said I do first. Hey, play fair, you know I don't remember. At least now, you know, I meant it when I said in sickness and in health. Gosh, why is he flirting with me? I think I might need a refresher on those vows. You two look lovely together. And I'm sure we'll look just as lovely 10 feet apart. If you'll excuse me, I should probably go find somebody new to bother. It was nice catching up with you, Zaddy. Dad, I'm gonna cut that out. You're good. You really had even me fooled. What are you talking about? It's fine. You can go enjoy her. Lady lasers are right anyway. There's nothing going on. I'm simply doing as I was told. My dress. Oh my gosh. I think this is called a cheapal. I think they're called cheapals. I could be wrong. I'm probably gonna look it up after this. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4 inspired by it. I've always been a big fan of like Chinese fashion. And I've always wanted to wear it like respectfully. And I never want to like accidentally disrespect a culture just because I've always been a big fan of it and I've always wanted to appreciate it. Because I always thought it was super cool. And stylish and like chic and stuff. Good, then you won't disappoint. It's not Clara. Yikes, someone doesn't look too happy. I'm not in the mood for your quips, Chase. Let me guess, the boyfriend. So guess what just happened? After I finished recording the rest of this video, my camera just didn't save the video. It just got deleted. And I don't know why, but I guess I'm just gonna have to reread it right now. So if my reactions don't really feel that genuine, it's because I just read it and I'm annoyed that my camera didn't save what just happened. Okay, so when my face cam footage got lost, I not only lost that, but I also lost my only pretend footage. So I'm just gonna recap what happened instead of just showing you guys this, like, what happened or whatever. Padme started mingling around the party after Claire asked Chase to talk to my husband. And when Padme started mingling, she found out that people found out about her amnesia, even though she didn't make that public. So one of her friends or family made it known. She doesn't know who. She gets so overwhelmed with everyone asking her questions about her amnesia and touching her body without her consent. Not sexually, but they were still touching her. That she left the party and went outside of the party to the museum. When she went to look at the art in the museum, she said that one of the art pieces weren't helping with her migraine. And that's when one of the workers at the museum walks up to Padme and they have a conversation, which I will cut to now. But if us rich folk are so appalling, what are you doing at this event? Touche, I'm a curator for the museum. Part of the job is showing face for fancy company. We run mostly on private donations, so playing up to wallets is a quiet trade. Oh. So this was acquired by your doing. Please disregard anything I ever said about this beautiful painting. No offense taken, I wasn't the one who pitched to bring this eyesore in anyway. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm here out of obligation. And you? Something like that. I'm sort of the guest of honor. Babe, I live in the 21st century and own a phone like everyone else does. I know who you are, Amnesia Girl. Oh god, it already hit all the socials? Just this morning, it's a sparky headline. Construction royalty struck with amnesia. Sounds like the plot of a terrible Hallmark movie. So that's why everyone was acting so weird and invasive. If you'd like to, as the honoree, you have my blessing to go home. I think I need to call it a night too. Don't tempt me. My director's not gonna like the sound of that. Think I'll stick with the quick smoke break. Speaking of the devil, I've got a friend waiting to meet outside. You're free to come join us common folk if you'd like. Oh no, thank you. I don't smoke. Well, if you're not looking to bum a cig, I think this ends our chat. Just in case you run into me again or feel like putting in a good word, I'm Eliza Abrams. Eliza! I'll remember that for sure. It was really lovely to meet you. Ditto. I've never heard someone say ditto since like the 2000s. Maybe some fresh air would do me some good. So it's a new day now. I got really overwhelmed yesterday because like everything was bugging, like my CapCut editor, my only pretend footage, and then my face cam footage. Everything was bugging out. So I don't know if I'm even gonna read another chapter today, but I'm gonna have to read the one from yesterday because everything was bugging out, so let's just get into it. Shit, your dad sounds intense. I know he wouldn't play about running a battalion. This isn't a joke, Chase. My life's a fucking mess. Are you sure she's not just faking it? I mean, if you think about it, it's a genius way to get rid of the other woman. Padme is not that kind of person, Chase. I don't think she's got a single vindictive bone in her body. So, So, if that's the case, why do you act so repulsed by her? In case you forgot, I'm not the one hit with the amnesia. I remember all the nights you spent ranting to me about how insufferable this marriage is. Thank God we're not talking about the past, are we? Something's bothering you and you're not telling me. And I'm pretty sure it's got to do with why Claire's been my ear off about you. What the hell is she going to you for? I said this in my past clip. If someone's calling your girl a bitch or insinuating that she is one, you need to say something, you need to speak up, you need to defend her. I don't care about Claire. I don't like Claire. But I don't appreciate the way Sawyer doesn't defend her. And I know her and Chase are like really close, but I don't know. I just don't like it. Some shit about how you've been neglecting her and yada yada yada. Or you two have got to learn to leave me out of your lover's quell. Are you trying to make me a child of divorce a second time? Chase. Jeez, I was just kidding, mate. Dine, does everybody have a stick lodged up them tonight or what? Divorce is a sensitive topic, I get it, but seriously, you need to go and talk to your girl. She's freaking out, and this can't be any easier for her than it is for you. If you really love her, you'd find a way to let her know that. I think blue might be my color. I feel really pretty in blue. Channel 9 News here, live at the front of the Net Museum, with Padme Owens' first official public appearance. Oh, hell no. You've got to be kidding me. Chase her! Run, Padme, run. Oh my gosh. Please give us an option to cheat on our husband. Please, I am begging you. I am begging you. Please, I will do anything. I will literally spend 39 gems if I could cheat on my husband, and I'm not even joking. I'm not. Thank you again for doing this for me. Let's read his thoughts. So what kind of style am I meant to go for here? Fair warning, I'm no stylist, so no complaints. Dizzy. That's what I felt when my fingers grazed over the back of her open neck. I was only cutting hair, and still this all somehow felt so wrong. It felt so intimate, almost too intimate. More intimate than if I just scooped her up and kissed her right now. Alright, Sawyer. Cool it. This was something reserved for lovers. Not fresh lovers, lovers that had already accumulated years spent in each other's presence. It should have been easy to say no, to just turn her down and pick up Claire's call. was calling. I need to hurry back. Alright, all cleaned up. I didn't realize until I just left the bathroom that I'd been holding my breath. I got asthma. If I was trying to do that, I would have passed out on the bathroom floor. 4 missed calls. Claire's probably really pissed, I know it. I know I had to be kinder to her, gentler for the sake of her recovery. For the sake of the business, but at some point the outlines of this contrast started to blur, and I could no longer tell which of my actions had been calculated, and which ones might have been pure instinct. He wants me. I already filmed the outro, so you guys are gonna go back to past Pixie. Bye! Oh my gosh, I just filmed my outro, like not once, but twice. And it would say I was recording, but then when I like clicked finish, it would just disappear because I didn't have enough storage. But I just cleared out my storage, so I'm gonna film this again. My final thoughts are, I don't like when a character gets amnesia and another character pretends that they are like in a happy relationship, a healthy relationship. I think it's a bit problematic, especially if they're getting physically intimate. But Sawyer has not gotten physically intimate yet, so I can't get mad at him for that. My other thoughts are that if you have a girlfriend and someone's talking crazy about her, even if it's a friend, I think you should say something, because I've been a Claire before and it sucked. Like, if you don't have the balls to defend your girlfriend, then you shouldn't have a girlfriend, in my opinion. Respectfully. If someone called my partner that, I would say something, but maybe it's just because I'm not a pussy. My other thoughts are that it's kind of sad for Padme that Sophie is talking crazy to her, because I know it wasn't Padme's choice to like put her as like Padme's replacement and then force her to leave the office. Although I guess the office part could have changed, but I don't blame Padme for wanting her office back. And I don't think Sophie should be talking to us like that. Like, you are a friend. It's not like I chose to get hit by a car. Everyone's treating me like I chose to get hit by this car. It's not cool. And Padme just almost got hit by a car again, but that handsome man protected her. And I really hope we get to cheat on Sawyer with him, because I love when we get like multiple love interests. I'm not like a big fan of cheating, but Sawyer already cheated on us, so it's like we're going tit for tat. But I guess Padme doesn't know that, so if she cheats it would be kind of messed up. But I would support it. Let women be bad sometimes, let them live. But that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe, and yeah, thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.